Don't make me cut your nipples off.
I'm gonna punch your dick into an octodog, alright?
I'm gonna cram your dick in a blender. And I'm gonna drink it with kale.
Start the goddamn game.
Tits. Oh, are we started, you tit slick. you slick titty motherfucker.
Alright, Peppergate. I'm here. We're not affecting the O series. We're playing Orbitron. It looks pretty cool. I left the house again without my helmet.
You remember the 90s? It was a good game!
What?
Oh god, I feel like round 2 is coming back.
Remember back when it was just cats, John?
Remember the 90s?
Whoa, dude, look at the...
It was a good
Oh, actually,
show.
these are really good graphics for an indie game. And then we get to the game and it's just shit.
It's like
it's just like it's cardboard cutouts. Then the
It's live action.
Yeah, it's all the sound effects are made by the creator. Just pew. We're going down.
Why would you fuck me?
What? Where did that come
Time
from,
to go
buddy?
From $1 Million Extreme.
Ring defense mode.
Oh, this all looks really good. This is actually kind of overwhelming.
This kind of makes me want to shit my pants, guys. I don't fucking...
This makes me want to fly to the sun.
I'm really not actually a sci-fi fan at all. I hate sci-fi.
You hate sci-fi?
Yeah.
But you use Wi-Fi all the time, and Wi-Fi comes from aliens.
Which leads to waifu, which leads to anime, which leads to weeaboo.
Which leads
What are you doing? Are you staring at his cock?
I don't... What do you... Scoot
You want
in?
me to suck James's dick?
You want him to scoot in? All right.
We might clip the audio if we don't lean back.
Get in here, John.
You
suggested it.
There you go.
You suggested it, John.
Here you go, Renato. You can just lay
I
back.
want the hot bitch.
Come on, Renato. Lay back. Lay back with us.
Lay back with us. Lean back. Now lean back. Now lean back.
I really...
Now lean the fuck back, Renato. I swear to God. Oh God. Wait, we never even turned the volume back up on the TV, so we can't actually hear what's going on. So for all we know, it could be the creator's actual voice. Turn it up to like 1 or 2.
We'll just make our own sound effects.
Oh!
That sounds
what
alright.
the fuck that was.
Sounds
Yeah, it is actually really high graphics. This seems like I don't want to give it too much credit. I almost want to say this seems like Xbox One graphics.
Is that like
It's nice and crisp.
I hear like a soft voice in the background. I don't know if that's the music or like an announcer.
It's where did you learn to fly?
Where did you learn to fly? Cake baking school? You little bitch.
What's the Top Gun porn parody?
Top Poon? I don't know. I've never heard of this.
Top Dick.
I've never heard of a Top Gun porn parody.
Heard you were pretty good in the cockpit.
What?
That's the dumbest line
I've
ever,
never
John.
seen Top Gun.
Wait,
I'm
you've never
sorry.
seen Top Gun?
You say this every time a movie comes up, and I have to tell you, I have to explain to you time and time
what's
again.
What's another movie you haven't seen so I can be like...
Star Wars. I have not seen a single Star Wars.
I don't really care about
You
that
haven't?
one.
I haven't seen Back to the Future. I haven't seen
You
Star
haven't
Wars.
seen Back
I don't
to
care
the
about
Future?
Black to the Future.
I haven't seen Black People to the Future.
I haven't seen Future Black People.
I've seen Phil of the Future.
What is it? Oh, I don't really like sci-fi, so I don't care that you haven't seen.
Oh yeah,
Wars.
that's
I
right.
saw it and I was underwhelmed.
Well, Back to the Future was sci-fi, you dumbass.
I don't like space lasers science fiction. Let me.
You like Too Many Cooks.
That's not. That's not sci-fi.
Part of it was sci-fi.
I don't like I don't like space.
You don't like? Are you scared of space, John?
No, it doesn't interest me.
It just makes you feel
fuck that
uncomfortable.
bitch.
To make it more sense, I prefer Lord of the Rings over Star Wars. It's just how it is.
So basically,
Oh yeah, and
kill
until
yourself.
recently, I hadn't seen Lord of the Rings. Like I watched all of them because The Hobbit was coming out.
What did you think about him?
It's all right. Like I hate to say,
You haven't seen Back to the Future?
I feel like, well, but like I feel like I'm gonna get flack, but like
it seemed kind of overrated to me, honestly.
What? Back to the Future?
No, all the Lord of the Rings. Like, everyone was talking about, like, how each one was, like, the greatest thing ever, and I sat through, and I was just like, there were some scenes where it kind of felt drawn out.
I know why you didn't. I can tell you why you didn't like them.
Well, probably because they were hyped up to me for so long, and so many people were just like, oh, you gotta see this, and when I finally see it, it's just like...
You didn't see it when it was coming out and everybody was watching it. If you would have watched it then, you would have been on with the hype and stuff.
No,
Like, wow,
I'm
this
never
is great.
on with the hype, though.
Yeah,
Because,
you-
like...
Yeah, you would have been. If you see a movie
I don't
and
know
you're
how I lost
surrounded
just
by the
now.
hype, if you're seeing it with everyone else in theaters, you're like, this is a good film. But if you see it years later...
I'm
you
not
can-
gonna conform to society just to feel hype, John. You're a sick fuck, you know that? You're a sick fuck.
You fucking...
Oh, wow, you're pretty...
What the hell's wrong with John?
You're pretty spot looking, Renato.
That's why we're playing indie games, John.
Hey, Renato.
We're not gonna conform.
If I was a pilot too, would you fuck me?
No.
Why not?
Kill myself.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't I?
Exactly. Why wouldn't you?
That's a good question, John. Answer your fucking self.
What are those red things? The red things to me just look like space paratroopers. God damn it.
They look like space parasites.
Paratroopers.
Yeah, like the red Koopas. The red Koopas who fly
Shouldn't
up
it
and
be
down.
Paracoopas instead of paratroopers?
No, they're called paratroopers.
Okay, well that's extremely confusing.
Paras-
Why would you, harm airmen? We like them, don't we?
I don't know. I
don't
thought
know.
we do, except for if you're in the Army and
Are
you
you
don't
into
like the
airmen?
Air Force for some reason.
Well, I mean, they're kind of the chair force.
Exactly, that's why.
The chair force.
Yeah,
chair
that's what they
force.
call them. Like, everyone gives them flack. Just like everyone gives, what is it? Is it Marines that they give flack and the whole joke is that they
jarheads?
can't read?
Jarheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they can't read and stuff.
And the Navy too. They just sit on their
Hey,
boats.
hey now. You know who was a jarhead?
Your mom.
You?
The guy who starred in Jarhead.
Okay.
Jake.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah, that movie sucked.
Donnie
dick.
Darko?
That movie sucked my wiener.
Donnie Darko or Jarhead?
Johnny.
I haven't seen Donnie Darko. But
Johnny
Okay.
Dongo.
You haven't seen
Oh!
Donnie Darko?
Oh my God!
Oh my god, what a
I wanna
loser.
see it.
You should conform to society.
What a titty
to
hopper.
watch Donnie Darko.
Don't spoil it for me, but is it good?
It's terrible.
It's alright. Like, I hate to say, but like, a lot of
never
people are
know.
just like, oh, it's such a deep movie and stuff, and it's just like, not really.
How did you like Cash Back, by the way?
Oh, I actually did like Cashback.
There you go.
Although I still support my theory that the whole,
Thing was in his head.
well, no, that the whole freeze time thing was like a metaphor for art or whatever, and how it captures moments.
What the fuck?
Well, I understand that, but like, I like to believe that it was real.
That
But
he
I
just
like
froze
to
time.
not give
Yeah,
a
that he
shit.
just.
Oh, I
froze
like to
time.
not care because it's a movie and they can make their own rules and break them at will. I've learned that.
What the titties? What the actual titties?
I like Renato's commentary.
What the titties?
Titties. Ass, and titties.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
I love how most of the commentary isn't about the game. It's just about
Fuck my sphincter.
Well, this game is, it's cool, but it's not. It's not
Commentate.
anything.
Well, yeah, it's almost like there's nothing bad happening on screen to like
Yeah.
point out. It's just like a
Why did I
pretty
pick such a
standard
good
fun
game?
game. Well, yeah, why'd you pick a good game, Renato?
I don't know, because I was tired of the fuck this game right in the pussy.
I was
Such a good game. Fuck this game. Fucking hate this game. Why did I pick this?
Done. I'm turning the Xbox off for dashboard.
All right, what other modes are there? I know there's
All right,
defend
yeah.
the Ring of Death or whatever.
3-minute survival. Let's try this survival ass mode. Collect the penis pods. Collect the semen pods.
It's like there's a lack of penises on Earth. You need to go collect the penis pods. There's not enough penises to go around. You just save us all. The fate of the penis is in your hands.
Quick,
The dick is in your hand.
Colonel Jessica, get out there and retrieve those space penises. Sir, I really don't want. Get those space penises right now, ASAP. We need them.
Kayla, they're all women though. I noticed that.
Hey,
Yeah,
can
they
you
are.
shut your dick
What, do you
hole?
have a problem with women in gaming, John?
No.
Why don't you beat
I'm just
them?
saying, you know, I'm not a fear monger.
Why are
and
you?
I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Shut up, John.
But it's probably gonna happen.
That was the
Stop
best run
quoting
of this
things.
game mode so far. 8
You
seconds.
die immediately. Oh man, new record. They didn't even give it. They didn't even give you
fuck
the
yes.
option to put your name in for the high
Swords.
score. Swords. What do you just like? You just have huge space dicks and you just touch
Oh,
them
I
together.
probably should have read the.
Well, no, Guardian Ring Defense Mode is what you were doing.
Well, I was just thinking about the fact that the whole like the whole criticism in for gaming and how they treat women is like also like if there's women in gaming they don't like it because they're being
Oh, because they're like supporting the whole.
they're being sexualized, and then when they're not, there's like then they pick and choose like problems with the character. Like for a classic example is Lara Croft. They were like her features are fucking over exaggerated and obviously.
Oh yeah, and
sexualized
then they
for no-
decreased her boob size and.
And then they had a problem with they were like, that's they made it tomboyish and now it's to make her more like masculine or something like that.
Well,
And
I
it's
would
like,
imagine it's not the
whoa.
same people. Like you
No,
gotta.
it's the same. It's the same criticism because it was from Anita Sarkeesian. It was the same person who criticized both
her.
versions of it.
I don't
I was
know.
like,
I don't really listen to her opinions, mostly because like the few that I have read, they've kind of contradicted each other. The only real problem I have with her is the fact that she's apparently going to casualize an already casual game.
Which one?
Like Mirror's Edge.
Okay.
Remember how
No.
Remember how? Oh, did we not tell you about how one of the first things she did when she got on the development program for Mirror's Edge was for the sequel to Mirror's Edge was she said the controls are too hard.
You
Yeah,
fucking dumb
her
bitch.
gu-
Her
There's
whole
literally 2 buttons to do everything in that game.
the quote was that she said because I read this and it said the controls are too hard for women and they should be made more intuitive and like.
well, but like my thing
Oh,
is,
that's a
you're
little sexist,
Well, yeah,
like-
you're saying women are stupid, and like I have never met a girl who has complained about controls being too hard unless they actually didn't play video games, and I just kind of they're playing with me, but like.
Well, then that's anyone who doesn't play video games because they're like,
Well,
oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's the same thing.
Well,
Which
it's
is
a
why I'm
two-sticks.
saying that's like not a woman thing. That's just a you don't play video games thing. But like, I don't know. I think my whole thing about sexualization of women in games or whatever is it's okay to make them hot. Like, just give them personality. Like I personally have a problem when there's just a girl there and her only reason for being there is sex appeal, because it's just like, why?
You can.
Well, like if she doesn't contribute anything, it's just like, why is she there?
My opinion is that like I mean you can have problems with it and all these opinions about you can criticize and everything.
But it's not going to change.
No, it's like it shouldn't change because an artist chose to put that in the game.
Well, that
It's
and
like-
it's also a market, and I hate to say it, but most of the audience is indeed male. I mean, video games kind of started for the typical nerd fan base, and the typical nerd was indeed the white male who was kind of rejected from society because he didn't do whatever that whole, you know how
According to Ice-T, it's
it's
white,
80
skinny, pasty.
You're a fucking
yeah,
camper.
it's 80% of the community. But like
Oh yeah, Ice-T.
it's the same reason why there's not too many races represented, and when they are represented, they're not done accurately, and people complain. But it's just like,
I mean, all of
yeah.
that's changing a lot.
well, yeah, because it's
the-
becoming more diverse.
My only quarrel is just that like when does your being offended and your opinions jeopardize the artistic
When will you
not
stop
even
bitching?
not even to say that it is even art, just to say that like they should have a choice to be able to put something in a game if they want to.
Well, yeah, like
Even if it's the fucking worst shit ever, like, alright, people usually won't play that stuff, so he can put it in there if he wants, right?
well, yeah, like for instance, fucking Hatred the video game, that weird. Basically, I'm pretty sure if you buy Hatred the video game, you should be put on like an FBI. You're gonna shoot up the school watch list. Also, how the fuck did you lose?
I have
thought he
no
won,
idea.
actually.
No, it's on a
No,
time
he
limit.
got game over.
Oh.
Oh, it's on a time. I
Have
didn't even
you
notice.
won once yet?
No.
Sorry,
this
Renato,
game.
but
I'm like listening to you guys while falling asleep while playing video games.
It is pretty late at night. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. It's like, if you're going to be offended, whatever. Who cares?
If you're gonna
Like-
be offended, fuck yourself. Kill yourself because
And-
you're dirty.
It's
Bitch.
basically...
that was
and it's-
Orbitron guy.
well, in its basics, it's art. Like, video game is an art. So, like, it's kind of... While it may not be the artist's original intention, however someone interprets it, they're still free to interpret it how they want. And if it offends them, then they just need to interpret it different. I don't know.
Crap.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, well, that was Orbitron Revolution.
That was Orbitron sexism and
a
gaming.
decent game, just a little underwhelming. I don't think we were playing it right, but
I,
I mean,
don't think Renato was playing it right. We
It
were
was
just
pretty
sitting
fun.
back.
I really have
yeah,
to
Renato,
poop
what
again.
the fuck?
Jesus Christ, Renato, you're gonna blow up his toilets.
Dude, you're like a shitty Irene.
Dude, you're gonna need a catheter bag tied to your asshole.
A colostomy bag so I can just poop whenever I want.
Colostomy hole.
No, it's a catheter
You're a
bag.
colostomy
Just
hole.
tied to your ass.
I'm gonna fuck you right in the colostomy hole. Ew, God! I'm now going to go home and see if that's a thing.
No, Renato, don't
That's
do that
what?
to yourself. That'll...
What, anal?
No. No,
All
like
right.
fucking someone in their colostomy hole.
That was Orbitron,
Yeah, man,
guys.
that's
Did we introduce
No.
ourselves? I forgot.
You,
if we
you get a colostomy
This
bag
has
when you
been,
can no
8-bit
longer poop.
Oh,
Out
so
of
they
your
grow
ass.
like the whole...
Orbitron
Yeah.
Revolution.
Oh, okay.
8-bit brigade, everybody.
No one was talking to you. We were talking about drilling holes in asses, John. When you can't
It's
poop
not.
anymore.
It's not even in your ass. Sometimes it's like
All right.
on the side of you.
There we go. You can stop.
Okay, alright, end the episode.